What is material in Brotato? It is the lifeblood of the enemies, and today we're playing as the vampire, because I actually have to beat the game with him. I've never done that on the Abyss, at least. Yeah, we are just sucking out their lifeblood with the material dagger. Now, I'm not so sure if this works. Like, you would want to go for the vampire tooth, because it... Oh, perfect. It scales with the lifesteal that you get, right? So that makes a lot of sense. But today, we are not about making sense. Yeah, just today. We are about Thief Daggers. So, that's really not what I wanted to see here. Can I buy another one? We'll go for more enemies. Yes, perfect. That's actually a nice start. But yeah, I just want to see if this actually works. The theory is, because we are relatively weak, right? We have less HP scaling. We have no heal... Wait, what? Oh my god, I was so spooked for a moment. So we do have lifesteal, we have no max HP, which means we need more money to make max HP work, right? And that is the theory here, that we become stronger by just getting way more money. And then we use the bonuses, like bonus armor, for example, that someone here doesn't need to say, I need armor. Well, I mean, I did say I don't need it, it's fine. Melee damage is very good, though. Thief Dagger, that's also one that I wanted to go for, right? Because it's like, if we get these bonuses, then we want to attack a lot, to heal more, and everything. But we don't care, because we have our 6th Thief Dagger. You know, it almost happened. Could have been a thing. How many? Did we get 4 of them in the first wave and then 1 in the second wave? It's funny when someone talks about the luck that I have in this game, and then they look at like you know, the first wave, and they're like, yeah, of course, Dex gets like 4 Thief Daggers. And the second wave, I get 1 of them, and that was it. Like, I wasted the rest of the money on rolling. And then it's like, yeah, we don't mention that. That never happened, you know? You can't prove that. Dex is Giga lucky. No, Dex is not always Giga lucky, okay? Most of the times, Dex is actually quite unlucky. But he plays the game often enough to get really lucky. Okay, well, that's, you know, I'll take that, because we get more crit chance out of that, right? They are precise weapons, so that means more material. Let's go for you as well. Do we care about luck? I don't think so. Like, okay, we do care about it, but not right now. We need to get to a point where we earn a huge amount of money, which is wave 9. And that is where we will buy most of the stats. This also means up until then we are relatively weak. Like, just because we get armor by losing HP, imagine I take a hit for 9 damage right now. If I get 8 armor out of that, it doesn't matter, because the enemies still deal 3 damage to me, right? Like, I will just die. And this is the biggest issue, so I have to go for HP very, very soon. And we want to avoid curse right now. But if I find the fishhook, then we obviously go for the fishhook. Okay, we didn't get that, that's fine, but we have 2 crates. That's fine. You know, what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, I'm sure it's fine. Let's go for crit chance, because why would I not go for crit chance? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh my god, yes! More trees is more money, but I can't buy these 2 now. Okay, I need to Okay. Okay. How many... Oh, wow! Look at this! 142% damage. 142%. Oh, we have minus 60% damage. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This is the reason why you go for the vampire tooth, right? Deals more damage, and so the negative penalty that you have on this character is not as bad. Now the issue is, because this all works in percentages and not in, oh, if you lost 5 HP you get this. Instead it's like 5%, right? Like, it's not, but it's the same thing. The issue is that if you have more HP, it doesn't do more for you, because then you just lose less percentages, right? Like, if we lose 10 HP right now, we lost 66% of our HP. But if we lose 10 HP at 50 HP, we only lost 20% of our HP, so we get less scaling. More crit. I need HP. I need HP so badly. Okay. Oh, Dex is so lucky. He gets so many Thief Daggers. My HP. Oh no, this is not supposed to be a run where I have to do like 50 redos, you know? I just want to see how this works out. And I hope it works really well, but this also means I have to focus a lot more on the waves. Oh my god, I just lost 6 HP in a single hit. These guys have bullets when they explode, but only if you attack them with range damage and also element, well, if it's not melee damage, okay? Everything else, I think, causes them to explode. Okay, okay. Where's my lifesteal, by the way? Am I not supposed to have a ginormous amount of lifesteal? What I should actually do is, no, I should go for HP, but I should also go for armor then, right? Because the armor that we get is just I need armor. That's the solution to this. I thought I will not need armor because we get armor, but what I actually need is, I need more armor, or HP. I need more armor to... Huh. Look, I can't lose 2 melee damage, like, listen, like I have no damage at all. That just doesn't work, no. No, yes, yes, very good, very good, very good. Ja, alter Schwede, was ist denn los, ne? It's insane. Wave 7, this is a very difficult wave. 21 HP though, I managed to build it up, I kept my promise. Which just means... I don't know how to survive this. It will be fine, don't worry. What I am concerned about though are the waves where buffers spawn that buff up the enemies and make them stronger, because that's like, how do we deal with that, right? If they hit me once, I lose most of my HP, and because we then get lifesteal, I need to hit enemies, but if the buffers buffed up fast enemies, then they will just keep hitting me, you know? And that's not good, that's not a great synergy, that you need to lose HP to hit the enemies. I need that crate, okay? There's an... I actually don't know if these guys count for crate drops. So the way... Oh, nice, perfect. The way it works in the game is the more crates have been dropped, the less likely it is to get an additional crate. Like, it just halves it, literally. Money. I have to go for it, I'm sorry. But this also means if you get a guaranteed crate, like out of the crate guys, right, they always drop one. I don't know if they are counted for that, because then it would be horrible to get them. And yes, there was HP, but listen, that's not worth it. But yeah, they would be horrible because... Sure. That just means that you have a lower chance on trees to get them. It gets halved, so from 20% down to 10%. So first you want to have the tree, then you want to have the crate guys, because they stay at 100%. They don't go lower, except for if you go into Endless. Then I think they have a chance. Actually, I think they always give a crate. It's just elites where it changes. Okay, these guys are dangerous. I have to be careful, but we have a lot of damage. I almost died from that. Imagine there was a cursed or buffed up guy. We have to get through this wave, and I think we are done. Like, the moment we get to the next wave, wave 9, we will farm a ridiculous amount of material on the Horde wave. We'll easily get like 600, 700 material, and that will allow me to go full build. We'll go for the red material knives, okay, because those have really nice odds. Okay, careful, there's another dasher. Let's be very careful, cautious. Okay, this dude I like, because he just dashes once, you know exactly where he's going, and then you just kill him, and all is good and dandy. We did it. We got crit and elemental. Sure, why not? That's good. Okay. Okay. Who needs HP, right? I'll actually take that. Why? Oh, that's such a bad item on this guy, though. Like such a huge penalty, right? Oh, that's good. I need armor. Okay, let's go for you. I think I will go for you because we get more money out of killing. Wave 9, 25 HP. We now have 3 armor. Listen, for Dex that is a huge amount on wave 9. Pretty much, if you want to know how Dex gets armor, it's the wave counter divided by 3. I'm not saying that this is actually on my mind. What I'm saying is, if you take my runs, and you look at my armor, and you look at the wave counter, most of the times this checks out. So now until wave 12, I don't have to take more armor, okay? I should take more armor, I hope I will take more armor, but just because I think it's the best thing to do doesn't mean that Dex will do it. And that is the biggest fight that I always have, fighting with Dex. Now we are at 350 material, that is way less than what I hoped for, especially after we got the mouse. 10% bonus enemies should mean 10% more money. It's usually actually more. Like if only 2 enemies spawn and you have 10% bonus enemies, I think it already flips over to 3 enemies. So you earn 50% more. But here there are so big groups that spawn that I think most times it is actually just 10% or like maybe 20%. I said I want to have 600 to 700, what did we get? Isn't this amazing how well I know this game? There we go. Perfect. We have negative damage. Now we have more damage. A little bit of luck. Never hurts. I mean, unless you just focus on the luck and then you die. But if that's not the case, then it's good. Little bit of luck. Elemental damage. We do scale with it, but it's only 10%. That was bad. I shouldn't have taken that. That is a huge one. More HP. I have no HP at all. We get also bonus armor when I get hit, which converts into more HP, which is completely useless, I just realized, but it's fine. We don't need anything here. I'm so glad I rolled. Well, now that Dex got the fishing hook, everything in the shop will get cursed, right? No, that's not how that works. That's also one of those topics where I always shake my head a little bit. Like when someone says, oh, every second shop or every shop, something got cursed with the 20%. What about the runs where we were at like wave 20 and until wave 29 the giant spell was in the shop locked, you know, and didn't get cursed? What about those runs? Why are those runs like ignored? I totally get it, right? If you watch the video right now, you're like, yeah, of course, Dex get this lucky. Of course, like now it works out. And if I do it and I don't get the curse things, I just lose. So it's frustrating or that doesn't make sense. I totally get that, okay? I'm just messing around with most of these comments, by the way. I appreciate them. I always like reading them. Sometimes I do shake my head a little bit where I'm like, I explain to you why torture is literally the best item possible right now. And you say I shouldn't have taken torture. But it also means, like, even if torture would not do anything, it's one red item taken out of the way. So the next time a red item appears, it can't be torture. It's, oh my god, that's insane. But you know, for those cases, it's really, really, really good. You want to have that. And then some people are like, oh, torture is so horrible, you shouldn't have taken that Dex. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna explain it again. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I did it once, I'm not gonna do it again. That is... Honestly, that's so bad, but we can take that. The funny thing is, it gives us empty HP, right? I just got cursed. It gives us empty HP, which means we instantly get a bonus, and there is our first Thief Dagger. Almost at max damage. We almost got... Well... Okay. Yeah, we just did that. We just did that. Perfect. We just did that. We casually got the hunting trophy. Do you see this? Do you see the Zaki Tenbaki technique? How much money we are getting? Let's take a look at our hunting trophy after this round. I didn't lock it. I did lock something. Did you get cursed? No, of course not. Honestly, I don't care about cursing that. And that's also a thing, right? Like sometimes I just lock stuff in the shop because I don't want to like curse anything. What I want is the pity chance. And then like the worst item gets cursed and it's like, no, at least you could have cursed something semi-useful. Like something I wouldn't have bought otherwise, but just because it got cursed, it's worth it. Like, some of the items, they lose their negative... Well, all of the items lose part of their negative effect. If it's like, lose 5% crit, but if they get cursed, it's only, like, 2%. Dude, my lifesteal is horrible. Okay. The goal was to build up a lot of HP with the bonus money that we get. Dex, how has this worked out for you, huh? Yeah, I have 38 HP. Monkey, healing, very good. Melee damage, more damage, very good. Wow. This works with our weapon. Like, we have elemental damage on this, as you can see. Because we got, where is it? This one, the Frozen Heart. So now we deal... Alter Schwede, these rolls are insane. 20 range, 10% attack speed, also good because we have negative range. So that's quite helpful. Huh. Okay. Not only is this one of the worst bosses for me, but I completely forgot we are fighting elites. Because usually when I go material knives, I always go horde waves because you get so much more money. Dude, I have no way of surviving this. Not, like, I have no armor, I have no HP right now. I survived the hit there. Not from the boss for sure, but something. I can't kill the boss. Alter Schwede, calm down. I have to walk through the enemies, there's no way around it. And this is why we want to have a lot of attack speed, that I can do exactly this. Why does it have to be like the worst boss in existence? Like most of the other ones I can deal with. Like, it's easy to run away from them, but this one, for some reason, the rings, I really suck at dodging them. I don't even know why. Okay, but I think the first period was maybe the worst, where he just shot the random bullets around him after dashing. We will survive this, and this is why I do not like bosses when I go for... You're not gonna die in the last 5 seconds, right? There's one more dash in him. Oh my god, we did it, we did it, we did it. Oh, that was so spooky. We got a lot of money, though. It's money, right? Now we lose HP, but the good thing is... Amazing. The good thing is, when we lose HP, we get bonus stats, so it's totally worth it. We don't have HP regeneration, okay, so this is fine. I need a Thief Dagger, sure. I need armor. Lifesteal, I don't think we need more. It wouldn't be horrible, but I had no harvesting at all. I mean, I guess good that we took that, right? Oh, that's huge. Do we care? This is definitely insane. Do we care about 3 melee damage? I think we actually do, because that's our base damage, right? Like, we shouldn't ignore that. Wait, oh, yeah. Consumable heal. We have to keep this in mind. If we pick up a boss chest, it will not heal us because they heal you for 100, so now it's 0. The good thing is, we do have a lot of healing, right, from material. We have the monkey. It's only 8%, but because you tend to pick up a lot of material, it's quite nice. I should really not kill these guys. That's such a bad thing to do. But do you see our damage? Yeah, talking about damage, maybe I should actually have the damage numbers on. The thing is, I don't like it, especially in runs like these that are so tight, because do you see how many damage numbers are in the way and I just immediately get hit by a curse guy? There is a high chance I have to turn them off again, and then I'll probably forget turning them on again, because I actually don't like them. I used to always have them because I thought it was great to see the progression that we have. Especially when damage boosts are kicking in, you can visually see what's going on, like here, when we lose HP we get percent damage, right? But they make it harder for me to determine where the leftover enemies are. If an enemy got... I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna lose this run just to show the damage numbers. We gotta live with that now. We just gotta accept when enemies die, they die. So that means there was a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Apparently we have a lot of damage. Okay, we just demolished that guy. We got 1 crate, landmines, amazing. Little bit of money. This is useless. Let's roll. Harvesting. Honestly, don't really care. This is why we roll bad stats that we don't want. We just went from 34 to 54% attack speed. I'm so dead. I have no way of killing that guy. Yeah, minus crit. Listen, I'm not happy about it, but like 3 base damage is insane. Kind of. I mean, what I should actually do is I should not go for these anymore, but I committed myself. Look at this. 587 material, right? You got me 115 in the last wave. Let's be very cautious about this. Where is he? There. It's the Guardian. The soldier. The gladiator. Okay, that's one that I... know really well. Okay, but the problem is, if I get hit by anything, I just die. Okay, let's go away for a little bit. Nice. Dude, I love this guy so much. He's exactly up my recognition pattern. That's not a word I ever thought I'll use. The issue is, the additional enemies get in, and I have to run through them while our weapon is attacking. We didn't heal from the boss chest. We don't heal from fruits. Okay. Did we just kill a boss with this fragile guy? Isn't that insane? What do I think about the material knife so far? I think it was absolutely a horrible idea. We should have just went for the vampire tooth, get more damage when we have more lifesteal. So we one-shot everything when we take damage, which makes us relatively safe, but I guess it doesn't help you all too much against the boss, right? Yeah, there it makes no... Well, you kill him faster, so he damages you less. 830, leck doch die Wand. Ah, this is not... Wait, that's actually not horrible. Like, listen, it's a bad item, but it's +1 damage. Okay. +1 damage. Should have probably sold it. Like, let's be honest, I should have probably sold it. Where's my armor? Where's my armor? I have 5 armor. Like, I even want armor, right? But divide the wave by 3, and what do we get? 4.66, which is rounded 5. I can't do that. Like, I want to do it really badly. We could go for this technically, but it's like, that's like 0.3 bonus damage. I'm not gonna waste my money on that. Let's get you, let's get you. I need more speed. Yeah, I need more speed. I could technically go for that because that means more armor, right? Because we level up more. Beautiful. I'm actually not sure if that was a smart idea, Dex. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I have never cursed anything. We have 20% chance to curse something. Did we curse something? Like, yeah, it's obvious. And I don't even know what it is. It's probably something bad that we don't care about. Well, both of these are nice. The thing is, I actually would prefer if we get the purple one that gives me attack speed, crit, and everything, right? Because that's all of the stats we need. The other one is money. And listen, I love money. Money is amazing. But we are taking the money out of the enemies by sucking them off, okay? Like, you know what I mean, right? We are vampire, okay? Before anyone takes that sentence out of something, out of context, okay? There is no out of context. Vampires do it exactly that way. Okay, maybe sometimes I should really consider if I really want to say a sentence like this, because even though I know, I lose HP. I lose HP. I have to heal. I can't look at my HP because otherwise I walk into an enemy. Dude, the blood donation is like the worst thing ever. Like, I thought it's funny, like, you're right, like vampire or blood donation, hilarious. Worst item I could have picked up. Oh my god, where is my mod? That accumulates that? Oh, that's weird. Ugly Tooth, huge. Worst decision ever. We need armor. Sure. Okay, we need armor here, guaranteed. I will not go for anything else. That's what I wasted my supercharged up thing for. For this. That's so bad, because it relies on actually getting... That's kind of okay. No, I need HP. It relies on actually getting an item out of a crate, and even if you get that, it relies on doubling up, right? So it's really not good. We'll just go for more lives, nice. We'll just go for more lifesteal, it's okay. I mean, one way how you could view the blood donation is that we pretty much just gave us a huge bump in bonus harvesting, right? Because it was negative, so it's no longer negative. We don't lose money, but more importantly, we don't lose experience. Experience matters so much in Brotato because you hit these milestones of level ups. Like, for example, level 20 that we just reached in the last round gave us a guaranteed purple. And the next one is at 25, and this is why getting bonus experience is usually quite helpful. And the earlier you get it, the stronger you usually become. Because it's, like a... You almost killed me. Okay. It's like a compounding effect, right? If I now get more armor so I can walk through more enemies and kill them faster, then this means that I get more money. So on the next wave I have more money, which I can then use to buy even more things, which I can then use to earn even more money, which I can then use to buy even more things, right? So it has a compounding effect that increases over time just because you're stronger. That is an insane item, by the way. So sad that was the first time we saw it. Crit, speed, minus lifesteal, not so great, but the rest is exactly what we need. And now we don't go for you. We go for one more roll. One more roll. Okay, yeah, sure. At this point, the rule doesn't apply anymore, but I think you see this in many of my runs, that usually I have low armor until I get to a point where I almost died, and I'm like, okay, now is like the moment where I need it. This is not really worth it. I would go for more speed, but half my material that I have is just not worth the money. It's not even about that you take what I find next and compare that to the past things. It's more about the chance to see things. And if you have this chance often enough, then you find these ridiculous items, right? Like how I tend to find maybe the lucky coin or the giant's belt, some red item that really helps me out. One big reason for that is that I just roll a lot and I don't buy items that I think are suboptimal, that don't help us out all too much. Like, could we have just went for a high amount of speed now? Like, we buy speed for bonus damage, we get speed on level ups, which is actually quite nice because we want to have a little bit more speed. Yeah, I could have. Is it worth 175 material though, and removing the odds that we see something amazing like the purple material knife, and we got a red one out of that, which is a huge difference to the purple one. Just that you know that. So the red one has a 80% chance to get one material, and it has 124% crit chance. This one has a 62%. That is a very big difference, right? It goes from 56 up 6% to 62 up 18%. 3 times the amount to get one bonus material. And this is why the red ones are so insane. Okay, careful. Do you know how much armor I have? This feels like Draco Malfoy saying, do you know who my father is? But this is exactly what I feel like, and I'm still dying. Yeah, this experience was interesting to say the least. And I think my theory is right, that the best weapon for this guy is just a shuriken. 10% bonus attack speed, make the structures that I don't have faster, but is this worth 10% attack speed? Attack speed is actually insanely valuable to us because we lifesteal, right? So I think this would be worth it, but let's not do it. Like, just because it was so expensive, right? And that makes it... I have 21% dodge, that's actually realistic that we trigger that, nice. Yeah, it's always a little bit difficult, that's insane. That's really good. Minus elemental damage is not great because we scale with it. Now, this one... I think I will get it if I get it cursed. Otherwise, I'll not get it. Okay, he spawns right there. Okay, that's disgusting. It's a prisoner guy. Now, we do have 59 HP. We have a decent amount of attack speed. We have an okay amount of armor. Like, it's really good, but our HP is just too low. I think I can... I really don't like this guy. This is like one that I also don't know the pattern all too well, how to dodge it. Like, I know it, we have to get out of the center because there it gets together. But I just always do it wrong. Okay, no. I have to walk over the stage and I have to destroy these incubators because these dudes deal way too much damage. And I don't care if I make the other ones mad. We can easily deal with them, but we can't deal with the range guys. So let's make another check. Okay, there's none. Let's kill you. He's cursed, so that's dangerous, but we'll just drive by the boss and suck him. Nah, that's... I can't make a good sentence with that. That just doesn't work. There we go. Did we get all of them? Did we get all of the grounds? Yes, so far, yes. There is a crate. There's another one. Nice. Dude, this wave was actually easy. I thought this would be difficult. I think we got to a point where we are fairly strong. And now we have the red chest, so let's see what we... You're horrible. You're actually not that bad. Oh, you're kind of horrible, though. Oh, wow! We got a double red chest. Like, did you see that, how we got it and it's still there? So that means we got a double up on it. Yeah, oh, that's nice. Risky, but risk it for the biscuit, right? Deal more damage when they have certain amount of HP. Not great because we have to kill a double boss. You are... what level are we? 23. So we'll hit 25, which is a red level up. So I will take that just for that, but that's not really worth it. We don't need you anymore because we have 100% crit. We are pretty much just looking for the purple one in here. We are looking for armor. So, I always need armor. Okay. So, like at this point, for example, right? Because now we have a decent amount of speed. If I find the generator again, now I would be willing to buy it. But I'm not willing to do it the other way around. It's silly. It wouldn't make any sense. And that's why I don't do it. Because we don't know even if we will get speed or if we just have to rely. Like, imagine we get something that makes us insanely slow, like the couch. Well, the couch is useless, right? We have no HP regeneration. But wait, what is it called? A hypotherm... I gotta Google that.
Hypothetical.
A hypothetical... Why does it sound so wrong? Like, I know that word. I use that word a lot because I love hypothetical scenarios. But why does it sound so wrong? It just sounds so off. Like, maybe you know that sometimes with certain words, when you say them, you've said them like millions of times, but all of a sudden you're like, ew, that word sounds disgusting. That's not a nice word. And that's what I just had with the hypothetical. Instead, though, it was more like it sounded wrong. Like, something in there was just not fitting. Okay, there we go. And the only reason why I reached level 25 is probably because we got the blood donation. Now, for endless, this is horrible, but if you really thought this will go endless... Like, we will go endless, but we will not get very far. Do we want to go for armor or melee damage? I think I'll go for the armor and look at the juicy level up we just got. That's... a lot of melee damage, which is actually a decent amount of bonus damage, right? Oh, perfect. I mean, we don't... Like, why do I even... Usually I like taking everything out of... I'll take the luck. Usually I like taking everything out of the way, so I look at these things. But I just don't think it's worth it. And the pearl, yeah, that will not happen. That is insane. That is insane. I can't believe we've never gotten these. These are like the key components that you want to have. Wave 20, let's quickly check if the official cursed that in the shop. It had such a good chance. It had 30%, it didn't. Yeah, okay. How do we beat the bosses, though? What do I... We go for... Do we go for the Sharky Boy because he dashes after me? Or do we go for the other guy because he's really annoying with the bullets? And then we just try to double hit them. I think I should go for... I think I should go for the Sharky Boy because we scale up over time, right? We have wisdom. So we just have to wait until that kicks in properly. And I will take care of the Sharky Boy. I will not kill a single boss here. Like, there's just no way. The good thing is I heal a lot. Like, there is a chance that we do it, but if I get hit too much, I will just die, so I have to be very careful. But do you see that? Now it just dashes after me. We already did a lot of damage to him, so it won't take all too long to kill him. And then we have more than enough time for the other boss to even take breaks, go off and heal from the other enemies with our lifesteal. This is working, like, this is working really well. Okay, don't jinx it, Dex, don't jinx it. This is what you always do. And now we kill the additional enemies because we don't want to get hit while we take care of the boss. Let's kill this. Nice. Is there another one? No? Okay, now it's time to take care of the boss. Okay, let's circle him. He will start shooting in a moment. Really annoyingly. Yep, there we go. And the beams of bullets, where are they? I'm waiting for them. Do you not shoot out beams of bullets? It does the snail effect. That's a lot easier. No, it always shoots out beams of bullets. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about this, but I'm playing on the beta, and maybe they changed the attack pattern, which I think would be amazing, or maybe I just never realized that it doesn't shoot the beam of bullets anymore. Right? Like, it used to shoot out beam of bullets, maybe in another form, like in an earlier form, and I was just in the late form there, and there it doesn't do it. That could also be the case. Nice. Yeah, that's amazing. Like, it's not groundbreaking, but it's a nice help. Also okay. We almost have max dodge, so that's why I took it. I will take that, even though it's minus luck. But here we want to look for good stats. Like something high level that... percent damage is good because we have like nothing of that. Max HP is huge. This is why we got this item. Where is it? You. Totally worth it. More healing, more items, we have so much money, look at this is why we're doing this. And now we can buy these things that we don't really care about. I don't need another one. But yeah, we can buy them that they can't appear in the shop anymore just because we have so much money. It's not worth cursing because we have like no luck at all. We could go for you, that's fine, it's a little bit of bonus help. It won't change all too much, you know, but it's a nice bonus. Are you worth it? If I get you cursed, are you worth it? You're useless, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're useless, you're good. But it maxes it out, right? Let's just do it. I would lock this for more enemies, but I rather want to have the potato curse. Then again, what are the odds that we curse something there, right? This will not happen, right? Yeah, okay, of course not, because why would it? Why would Dex get something nice? Why would we do that for Dex? Now, how long do I think will I survive here with the Thief Daggers? If we went Shurikens, I think we could have survived for a very, very long time. The Thief Daggers, however, are way more fun. Now, if you say, but Dex, don't you love the Shurikens? They are amazing. Come on, what did you just say? That is hypocrisy or hereticracy. I agree. I love them. Okay, I would always use them, but the problem is I overuse them. I always use them and I don't know what to do. Any character that gives a slight hint of melee damage, like the one that converts speed into melee damage, right? I just go Shurikens. Because one thing Shurikens lack is they don't have enough damage, so if you get a character that gives you a bonus in that, they go bonkers. Let's go for the tree. Nice, there was a crate. Let's kill the dude here. Why are we so insane? Like, all of a sudden, we just don't die. We can't die. It's impossible because we got the crit healing, right? So as long as... Easy. He gave a fruit? Did you see that? He dropped a fruit. Easy. He gave a fruit? But you're not allowed... Listen, I don't think the item is good, but we already break the tardigrades, right? Now we take 2 damage per second, but we can easily deal with that. Minus 20 speed for 3.75 max HP and never seeing that item again. I shouldn't have taken the potato. The potato is bad when it's not cursed, man. It's so horrible. It's fine. Our harvesting is going to 0 right now, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's just get... What do we get? What do we need to make this run really good right now? Oh, yeah, that's insane. I mean, one big thing that we can do is we can curse the Thief Daggers. My only concern is that this will take up like a slot in the shop, right? And it will take so long until we have them going, like until we have all 6 of them, but I guess even 1 is a major improvement because they have so much better scaling. Yeah, I should definitely do that. The thing is, if I think that the run will last until wave 40, I don't have a problem cursing the stuff. But in a case like here, where I think we could technically die any moment, I'm not the biggest fan of doing it, because instead I would like to look for insane items, something like the Retromation Hoodie, for example, right? If we find that or the Giant Spell, it would help us out so much, and as we have seen with the Sharky Boy in the last fight, our biggest issue is just boss damage. We can't kill them, they also can't kill us, but very soon they'll be able to do it because of the exponential scaling. So I need something good, something insane, not you. Also not you, even though you're luck, but I honestly don't care at this point. Like, we'll take luck if we have good one, but we have 150, like, come on, it's not 0. I can take you for free, but that's a lot of selling value, so I'll take that instead. You're useless, thank you for nothing, that is amazing though. No. No. Okay, that's insane. But no. I just take that all of the way, okay? That was sad. That was really sad. Do we care about speed? Not really that I would, like, block it, you know? I don't think that's worth it. This one is huge because we also get HP out of it, so this is one that's really worth it to, like, curse it. However, same problem as before, I don't think this run will last very long, and the Anvil will not win us this run, okay? Quite simple. I mean, it would help us last a lot longer because we also get HP from it, but we rather need something that kills the enemies fast, that they don't even get to attack me, so something like the Giant Spell, that's pretty much the only thing. And then we need attack speed from the Retromation Hoodie. Lucky Coin would also be good, just that we get more items, and I probably have to take them even uncursed, because we don't have enough time to wait until they get cursed with 1 fishhook. I mean, it's 5% attack speed, but it's kind of funny because we always take damage every single second, right? So that's totally useless. That might be one of the most useless items we could possibly pick up right now. Okay. Let's just not talk about that, right? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. I didn't even bother checking because I thought that's a straight up impossible. That will not happen. Imagine that just gets cursed now. Oh, that would have been so great. That would have been great comedic timing. But yeah, the way I will do it is, like, once I have maybe 60% of my material spent, if I find a material knife that is blue or higher, I will just lock it. So we can curse it, because then we lose very little, right? Because I already did a bunch of rolls, and there's not a lot incoming in the future. So losing 1 slot, still not great, but it's at least not as, like, punishing as if the item was locked when we get into the shop, and I have to keep it in there until I'm done purchasing stuff, right? Yeah, that would actually be nice too. Oh, wow. That's insane. Oh, wow, what is going on? Who needs to curse something, right? If you just get it like this. Okay, well, that's a meme now. I could... No. Okay. Okay, let's quickly see if... I will curse that one. You can forget about it. Like, we are strong. 9! It's fine. As long as I don't die. Oh, that's actually a bad one. Oh, that's a really bad one. I think we have enough damage in lifesteal though, because we have 100% lifesteal, right? Right? 76%, that's still enough. Yeah, okay, it's more than fine. We will curse this. I will not even lock anything else. I will not allow anything else to take away from the chances that, like, something else get cursed and then we go back to 20% curse chance. What is the mod that I'm missing that clumps up all of the chests and stuff? I went into my video description. I thought I re-downloaded all of them and subscribed to them, but maybe I did something wrong. That's good, but could have actually sold that, you know? More trees is nice. I don't care about the little bit of healing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need more... Oh, dodge, perfect. That's what I was looking for. And now the painful part. Or not. Or not. Now, this is not horrible. 60% attack speed, but we'll have more than enough attack speed that we don't need something bad like that, where you have to... somehow... I mean, okay, we have a 10% chance that stuff actually appears cursed. I didn't even notice that we have that much of this. So that's kind of insane. But we are not allowed to lock anything, by the way. So I'm not even gonna roll here, because I will just find something that is incredible, and then I'll hate my life. Where is it? There. And okay, listen. I know the people, okay? I know the trick that you can quit to the menu, like we can just quit out if it doesn't get cursed, and we go back in and then it gets cursed. I don't like that. I really don't like it, and this is why I usually try to not cut when I look for the item that you see. Okay, Dex didn't just cheese it, and he left to the menu and then got it cursed and pretends he's happy. This is why I keep this in. Like, you may have noticed that sometimes when I check for the fishhook there, if it got cursed, even when I don't talk, which I usually always cut out, I don't cut it out that you see that you have like the proof. No, nothing fishy is going on, that was just stupid luck. But it's, yeah, it's for me. 456%, by the way. Like, just saying. You know. Oh my god. 105% is the highest possible. We got 101%. It still has a chance, by the way, to go higher. There is no way, right? Okay, if this happens, I will take the accusations for cheating seriously. Like, I think something is going on with my game. Okay, well, would have been funny. Wait a second. Didn't I say the only two things I care about and need is the Retromation hoodie and the Giant's belt, right? Wait, well, we saw a few red items, right? We saw the couch, we saw the potion that we just bought, we saw the potato. Okay, it's not like we haven't seen any other red items. I mean, who needs speed, right? Why did we take that out of the way? Because it can never appear again. And I hate the faces. Now, here's actually a case that we could have made that we don't take it. You know how I always say we take something to get it out of the way. There is a case that can be made because of our speed. 9! 9! Where's the Dex luck? Where is it? Don't do this to me. Man, this is silly. I need the Giant's belt. Like you may notice, it takes quite long to kill these. And on wave 30, there is a valid chance that it takes so long to kill them that the entire stage just spawns a ridiculous amount of enemies, and they may overwhelm me. I don't think so yet, because of the anvil that we got cursed immediately. We have a little bit of armor, which also translates into max HP, right? With the one item that we have, the stone skin. Just like that. Okay, 88% is really bad. Like, that's not great. 90%. Wow, how generous of you to go up by 2%. And yeah, I did that because I rather want to have the armor. I don't care about that. That's still HP. Honestly, I should take these cyber balls. Like, they're insane. No, I shouldn't have done that. That was a huge mistake. Because I don't think they can crit, right? So we just lose all of the bonus value that we get. I can't lock anything, by the way. Keep that in mind. So let's just continue. You need to curse right before the boss wave. Come on. Do it like one of these superhero movies. But yeah! Superhero movies. Where something like clutch happens at the very end of it. Hoo-wee! That is insane. See, and this is why I love my little Brotato, you know. It knows how to make content. I don't even have to do anything. You guys think, oh, it's Dex. He is so skilled. He's so amazing. And that's definitely not me just putting words into your mouth, right? No, it's the game. The games. I don't do anything. I'm just a viewer. I'm a watcher. You know, I push a little bit of buttons and that's it. Honestly, I don't even know where I'm going with that. There was like no positive part about that. Like, that just means I'm useless is pretty much what that means. I'm the driver in a self-driving car is what I just said. Speed. Speed. or we go for a little bit of luck. Attack speed. Do you see that? Speed. Perfect. Dex never does anything else than what he says he'll do. 18%. Alter Schwede, ne? We don't have anything to curse, and what I'll do is, because we have 0% chance right now, well, I don't need to lock you, because that doesn't count. Now, we just hope that it's on 0%. And not on 0%. We don't want to curse anything there. Yeah, so you see that? So now we have 15% bonus pity chance, just because of that. And I don't want any of the items, right? We just do that to curse the next. Alter Schwede, was ist denn hier los? But do you see how much damage they actually deal to me? Do you understand, without the Shine spell, that by the way has the top damage and it's not even close, without the Shine spell, this wave could have been really difficult. Now, to be fair, I built up so much armor that I think I would have been fine, but this just gets worse and worse and worse every single wave exponentially. So if now it was like, ooh, I'm borderline dying, like I'm halfway dying, then on the next wave I would be 80% dying. Does the Ungus crit here, the Cyberball? But imagine if there was a wiki where you can just look this up, you know, that would be great. Cyberball is an in-game item that can be bought, blah 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 blah. Cyberball's damage is a direct effect, does not crit lifesteal nor do normal attack things. They will not target trees. Cool. So what that means is I'm wasting money. See, this is why I don't even buy these type of things, because there's so much to think about, and at one point my brain is also yeah, I'll take that, it's fine. My brain is also just like, dude, I don't want to think about every single item if it makes sense or not. Now the Cyberball is a case, shouldn't have taken it. So it's just better to skip it. Like sometimes I skip items that would have been good, but I don't want to get into a scenario like this here that happened now. And now it happened. We can't change it. I mean, I think I have, yeah, this recycle mod, but that is one thing I don't use that. The only times where I'm willing to use that is if I already gave up on the run and I did something really silly in the past. And then I'm like, okay guys, the run is over, it's officially over, we gave up, right? This doesn't count as an official part of the video anymore. We just want to check out some goofy stuff, like what could have been if Dex wasn't stupid? Or what could have been if we took an alternative route? Because sometimes there are multiple things you could do, and you decide on one, right? And you can't check out the other one. Then I like doing that. It's the same thing with reloading the save file, right? Rarely I do that, because we take the, what is it called, the axolotl, to switch our stats around. So we go down to 1 damage, but we have like 50,000 armor. We've done that, actually, in the past, with that much armor. And it was a lot of fun, right? To test it out. But the run was over, because then I had no more damage. Actually, there were some runs where it was over, we still couldn't survive. And there was a run where even 1 damage was enough, because we had so many turrets with Giant Spell that all the enemies still died. Very, very slowly and very laggy. But we managed to get the damage back, funny enough. And that has... oh, really? Wait, what? Do you know how much curse chance you have? You know, it's at 45%. Really? Why did you do that to me? Like, why did I... why? Why? Don't explode. Dex, where's your brain? Okay. Hey now. I actually don't care if it gets cursed. It's a little bit of bonus health, but we are never at full health, right? Because we take damage, and you have to take this while at max health. A consumable, which we don't even find that many of. Like, it's not impossible to do it, but because we lose HP every single second, it's quite unlikely. Okay. They already deal so much damage. I have 95 armor, 94 armor. Did you notice that, by the way, that in many of my videos, I say the wrong number, and it's just off by 1 or 2? And some people may say, yeah, that's a content creator thing, right? You just say the wrong number, that someone comments on that. But this is actually something that was on my mind a lot, where I'm like, why do I say 25 instead of 24? Okay, this now makes me think of the SpongeBob meme, you know? No, but this actually happens quite a few times. And I don't mean a number flipped. Like, one thing that is very understandable as a German is if you say like 94 instead of 49. Well, not really that way around. It's like 572 and then you say 527. Because we say the other way around, and they, well, 20, that also doesn't make any sense. And the point is, English and German makes it just the other way around. Okay, so you say the one number first, we say the other number first. So that one is understandable for me. But if I read 15,348 and I say 15,358 or 49, it's like, where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? No. We are not playing this game. You will get cursed. This is why I got the explosion damage without knowing it. Oh. Deck's brain is so advanced, it sees into the future things that Dex can't understand. That is insane. That's also insane. But I don't care. We have our... Oh my god, yes. Because that's element... it has engineering scaling, actually. It's fine. That is insane. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Now, you just need to get cursed. We have to scroll quite a lot for that now. No, that was not it. Where is it? Is it this far down? Cool. Sometimes it's a little bit funny to me to look at my decision making and then trying to figure out what the reason for that was and then realizing it's literally just like for funsies, for puns, you know? Like the entire reason why the material knife became a thing on the vampire, why I did that, is literally just because of the pun that we suck out the material out of the enemies. Which is very fitting to a vampire, right? And then after that, I was like, wait a second. Having bonus money on a character that has poor HP scaling is actually not bad because it allows you to buy more things, which in return means you have way more stats, right? So you can compensate for the loss. And just doing it that way around and realizing that is kind of really funny to me. Wow, what's going on? Are we just building up that... Ooh, that's also an explosion. That's like the little brother. Look at this. Hitting an enemy spawns projectiles that deal damage and slow enemies. But this one bounces 5. Isn't that insane? Isn't that an insane weapon? Like, it benefits from melee damage, engineering, and elemental damage. Isn't that crazy? They gave me such an overpowered weapon. It's insane. I love it. Now the issue... Perfect. The issue is melee weapons are always really, really bad in late game. Because eventually you get to a point where the enemies one-shot you no matter how tanky you are, and you have to rely on tardigrades. So having a weapon that allows the enemies to get closer and is limited by attack speed is bad. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's burn the enemies now. Now we actually want to have elemental damage, you know. So this will be your proving ground. You do 8.3k damage, which is kind of insane given the bad curse level, right? But the bouncing projectiles, 57% chance to explode. That is a good example. 57, 75, 57, 75. In German it's 57. So 7 is 7, and you say 57, we say 57. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense, okay? I'll agree on that. But, like, for example, if we go into the hundreds, 357 is then 357. So we go 375. We are not as messed up as the French, you know? 99. Sounds like these nuts. 99 nuts. Well, what are they talking about? Oh yeah, they're like 4, 20, 10, 9. That's what that means, okay? So what it actually means is 4 times 20 is 80, and then 10 is 90, and then 9 is 99. So they are completely messed up, okay? But we already know that, you know, the French are a little bit suspicious. It's like, you never know what's wrong with them. I'm just kidding, by the way. I have nothing against the French, but it's always fun to make fun of the French, you know, because they are French, so... What you gonna do about it, huh? Are you gonna surrender? Hey, it's all in good faith, okay? If you don't feel it. I mean, okay, you can feel attacked, okay? It's your thing, but it's not meant in a bad way. There we go, Greek Fire, nice. There we go. That's actually a decent one because we can burn the enemies. Was that elemental damage even worth it? I think it kind of was worth it. Okay, Dex, you need to do less talking, man. You gotta go. Nothing got cursed. Perfect. That means we have plus 20% chance. Great, by the way, how we found the other fishing hook. That was amazing. I always love it when the game helps me out so much. Explosion damage, huge. Kind of good, kind of good. Minus engineering is not that great, but who cares because we just got the nail. And we'll take you in, and now the only thing that we need is one more... Actually, that's good. One more Destroyer. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, that we'll take that now. Or we just get nothing. That also works. Wait, how much damage did you do? Oh, it doesn't show last wave because we've already started the wave. Wait, but doesn't it usually show that? No, I guess it doesn't. Okay, so how much damage? You're insane. You're actually insane. Wait, you're even beating the Giant's Belt. Come on. Where is my little dude? This is the last chance, by the way. Like, we need to curse it here. I'm not even gonna buy anything else. I should have maybe bought the one thing there. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Thief Dagger there. To upgrade this. Where is it? I know you want to show up any moment. That's also really nice. Not you! Oh, I have one rule. Cool. Cool. You know the annoying part about that? It's on the next wave, the game will show me the Destroyer. And we can't curse it, because I have to leave after this wave. So... I guess I can just buy it uncursed, we can do that. But yeah, the game always does it to me. The game is like, oh, you wanted that Giant's Belt before wave 30, because otherwise you'll die. Look at this. There's a Giant's Belt on the last roll that you did, so you can't buy it anymore. Yeah, that's what the game does to me. Already bad enough that I wouldn't be able to curse it, but I can't even buy it because we don't have enough money anymore. Oh yeah, that would have also been great, you know. Those are exactly the two stats that scale with this, which also makes it so insane, like crazy insane, because this is one of the best damage scalers in the game. Maybe I should have taken it. You know what? Yeah. We have some decent ones in there, like they're not super duper insane, but they're quite good. But that is one of the most insane things, because you can stack these robo arms several times, and... It's not enough. You didn't just do that. You didn't just do exactly what I was talking about. Du kannst mir die Eier lecken. Ich hole mir meinen Destroyer. I don't care. It did exactly what I said. It does. Like, oh, this is unbelievable. Also remember when I told you that I'm just trying this car, you know, that drives itself. And just the game makes content for me. Yeah, I don't even need to do anything. Like, this is just like horrible. I can't believe that. Oh my god, that's insane. I can't believe that actually happened. I have no way of beating this wave now. Like, we don't attack fast enough because we have too much range. Well. Destroyer. We don't even have the robo arm to make you insane. How did you just do? But it's not over yet, okay? Let's not cherish all too early. Dude, I swear if I die now. I was just happy that I'll do this. Do not dare to die now. You got this. Believe in yourself. There is, like, just 2 more bosses. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I straight up can't believe it. Well, that was incredible. I can't believe it. The timing on these things. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See ya the next time.